Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 most used handbags. So let me just clarify this. This isn't my top 5 favorite handbags like in my entire collection, because we all know which one is my number one. But this is gonna be my top 5 most used handbags, like the ones that when I bought it, I used it non-stop, back to back. Even if I got a new handbag, I would always go back to these bags. So I think I'm just gonna do this by like the oldest bag to the newest, like in this top 5 category. But I would say that all 5 of these bags are like my top 5, like they're all 1 like most used, if that makes sense. But anyways, let's just jump into the video. Okay, so the first one I feel like would be no surprise to anybody, but it is my Louis Vuitton Neverfull. So I do have it in the Damier Azur. You can totally tell that it's like fully patinaed. This was my second ever Louis Vuitton bag. My first was of course a Speedy, but anyways, so I got this bag in 2013 in the summer, I believe, right before I think sophomore year in college. So this bag is about 7 to 8 years old. I'm not 100% sure. Other than the vachetta on this leather, my bag is actually doing pretty well. Obviously it's not as like bright white as it used to be, but it's still in like pretty good condition. It hasn't cracked or anything. Probably the most shown of wear is going to be the vachetta. So let me just show you an example. For example, right here there are some stains right over here. You can see kind of like the discoloration, and then obviously you can see just the line and the discoloration of the trim right over here. There's just a lot of wear on it, but that's to be expected. Like you can see how dark it is right here. And then the last thing that I did want to point out is that you can see right here the handles. Honestly, like it's strong, like it's not even close to tearing. There's no wrinkles, like other than the discoloration obviously of the aged vachetta. Like this is still in fantastic condition. Like there's no creasing, there's no sign of rips, whereas with my Goyard tote, like that's basically brand new. I've probably only worn that tote maybe like 4 to 5 times. It's just because the handles on it make me so nervous. Like it literally looks like it's gonna rip, and it puts me off from using it because it's like I don't want it to rip, you know what I mean? But this has been through everything, and like it's constantly like, do you see this, how it's just like bent right here? You would assume that there would be like cracks and creasing on this, but there's not. So yeah, my only worry is that I do know that Louis Vuitton's quality control has gone down. So maybe because I bought this such a long time ago, that's why it's standing strong even till this day. So what if I buy the new Damier Bean Neverfull, and what if it starts to like crinkle and stuff? So that's like my only fear. And then the inside is just your normal beige color. I don't have the ballerine pink. The time that I bought this bag, that wasn't available. At least it wasn't available in the US. It could have been available in France, but I don't know. But anyways, so like 7 years ago they didn't have pink on the inside of this. I wish they did, but yeah. So the inside of this bag is pretty dirty. I don't know if it's focusing properly. I never got an organizer for this. This was my go-to every day. Like I brought this with me to college. Like this was like my book bag in college, and because it was canvas, oh my goodness, I treated this bag so bad. Like this was my like just like whatever, just everything in it bag. Like I would put this on the floor, like straight up on the classroom floor. I would put it on the floor. I brought this with me everywhere. It fit in my old MacBook Air. That's the small one, so it's like the 11 inches one. This carried my books, my notebooks, textbooks, everything like that, pencil cases. This literally like just carried everything. Like it was so heavy. Granted, at the time I only had this bag and my other Speedy, but yeah, this is definitely my top 5 like most used bags ever. I don't use this as much, unfortunately, just because I did get a couple other new totes, but this, I feel like because I've had this bag for so long, I also like that I don't have to baby this bag. I don't want to say I don't care about it, because obviously I still care about it. I love this bag, but it's just more like I don't have to worry. Like for example, if I'm using like my Chanel Boy, like I still kind of have to worry. Like I'm not putting that on the floor. Are you crazy? But yeah, so if you're thinking about getting a Neverfull, I highly recommend getting one. I've seen a lot of people's like top 5 bags that like I'll never buy, and I don't know, I feel like a reason to not buy the bag just because everybody else has it doesn't mean that the bag is bad. If anything, I feel like that means that there's a reason why everybody has this bag. There's a reason. It's because it's great. It can house everything. It can match with a lot of things. The shape is just really, really great. Oh, and if I didn't say, this is the MM size. I am thinking of adding the Damier bean to this, just to kind of have like a new version of this. I mean, it's not high on my priority list, but I am thinking about it. Maybe if I get it in the Damier bean, I might get it in the PM size, just kind of like a little like portable tote. But I don't know, I might just get MM. But anyways, I digress. So I got this as a present, I think the summer before my sophomore year, I believe, in college. So I don't know how much it was back then, but I'll put the price that it is right now, but I'm pretty sure back then it was maybe like $1,100 or something. Like within 7 years, I'm pretty sure there's been quite a few price increases. But yeah, I love my Neverfull. Alrighty, so the next bag that I have is gonna be my Gucci SoHo disco bag in the, I think it's called like the rose beige color. This bag literally holds so much for how small it is, and then just the color of this too, because it's so neutral, it literally matches with everything. I personally am not into the Gucci Marmont bags. I don't know, there's just something about it that I can't get on with. But if you have that bag, like, congratulations, it's just not a bag that I'm really into. So yeah, I got this in December 2016 and it's still looking great. Honestly, like the first couple months when I was using this, I used this bag every single day to travel with, like to run errands, market, everything, just because like it's just so casual, but at the same time you can dress it up too. Like if you just wore like a nice white dress or something, this is a good kind of just like accent piece with it. And I love that it has gold hardware as well. I love how like squishy it is, so it's very flexible, which means you can put in a lot of things. I can put in a camera, a water bottle, 5 wallets if I wanted to. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but I could at least put 3 wallets in here. Very confident on that. There's 2 pockets on the inside. And the price point for the Gucci SoHo disco bag isn't even that bad. I think it's like maybe like, at the time at least, it was $800 or $850. I don't know how much it is now, but yeah, I don't use this bag as much anymore. Again, like I said, I like to rotate my bags a lot, but I don't plan on selling this. It's just so great. I feel like no one really talks about this bag anymore. I remember this bag like 4 years ago, like it was pretty hot for a couple months, but I feel like nobody buys this anymore, but I still really like it. I know the black one is also really popular, but I'm just all about nudes, so yeah. And then another really cool thing about this bag is how low maintenance it is. I remember one time I went out to get like ice cream or something, and then I dripped ice cream on this, and I was like freaking out so hard because it was so new at the time. And then I was so afraid, I was so sad. I was like, oh my goodness, like it's stained, blah blah blah. I literally put a little bit of water on it and then I let it dry. It's gone. There's no ice cream stain. I don't know how that happened, but it was amazing. And then also, this actually did have color transfer too. So I was wearing like fresh dark blue jeans. I'm so dumb. And I used this obviously as a crossbody, and it rubbed against my jeans, and then I flipped it over and it was stained blue, like the color transfer. Oof, it was so bad. And then again, okay, don't quote me on this, I don't know if this is the wrong thing to do, but I did it because I was desperate. I literally got like, I got a paper towel, squeezed it with a little bit of water, not that it was soaked or anything, just a little bit, and then I wiped it on the back, and then voila, it's gone. I think maybe there's like a little bit of residue, but not enough for you guys to see it, so I'm really happy about that. So yeah, so this is my Gucci SoHo disco bag. Alrighty, so the next one I have is the Chanel Gabrielle backpack. So this one's actually really funny because I did not think that I would like this initially. I don't know, I feel like when the Gabrielle backpack first came out, I just wasn't used to the material, like that crinkled leather aged look, right? But as you start to use it and wear it and see other people have it, I really started to appreciate it. And it's just such a good neutral. I really want another Gabrielle bag, either just like their basic like crossbody, right? But I actually really want a smaller backpack of this one because I think the smaller one looks so cute. I either want it in the white color or I want it in the beige color, but yeah. So this is just your typical bucket bag. There's stuffing in here. I'm not going to take it out because I don't use it. But there's literally no pockets, no nothing. Oh, actually, I lied. I'm sorry. There's one little pocket on the back here that can probably fit like your entire hand. And the inside lining is red. But other than that, it's just your typical giant bucket bag. I actually really like that on this Gabrielle backpack the chains are two-tone, so it has the ruthenium chain and then it also has the gold chain, so you get the two-toned hardware. So it's really good even if you wear silver or you wear gold. It's really good that it just matches with everything. The bottom is also really structured, which I also really like, and then the top is way more like flexible and stuff like that. So love the Chanel Gabrielle backpack. I got the Chanel Gabrielle backpack and the Business Infinity backpack at the same time, and obviously I love my Business Infinity backpack, but the Gabrielle backpack is just so easy to use because you literally just smack it open and just throw a bunch of things in here, and then you can just literally just grab everything. Like you can literally see everything and just grab it. Whereas since the Infinity backpack is obviously like a flap, it takes more effort to kind of like open it, pull out the drawstring, take things out, and then do that whole process again to close it. Whereas this is literally, I'm gonna open this, grab my stuff, and then just pull on the back, and then voila. So yeah. And then another really cool thing is that if you look up a bunch of videos, there's a lot of people that can dress up this Gabrielle backpack in so many different ways. I feel like they said there's like 7 different ways you can wear this backpack. I mean, I honestly only wear this as a crossbody or shoulder. I mean, a backpack or a shoulder bag, but my favorite is to use this as a backpack, obviously. But yeah, I use this bag all the time, like all the time. It's just such a great grab and go bag. So yeah, love this one too. Alrighty, so the next bag I have, honestly, like I'm kind of nervous about it because this is one of my most used bags ever. However, it's not really in style anymore, right? But I personally still love this bag to death, okay? Never gonna sell it. I mean, I never plan on selling any of my bags. Like when I buy it, I'm buying it for forever. This isn't just like an impulse purchase, like let's go and then maybe in 2 years I'm gonna resell it. Alrighty, so let me just show you. So it's the Celine Nano luggage bag. So I have it in the tricolor one. So it has like the pastel blue and then like the taupe and then the black. So obviously it comes with a strap. It's basically like a crossbody bag, and then it has a zipper on top, and then it's literally just one giant opening. That's it. You can hold it like this if you want to, but it is kind of small for you to hold it like that. I love this bag so much. I love how unique it is. I love how classic it is. Like, I know a lot of people don't really consider Celine bags classics anymore, but I really think the Luggage is just such a classic style, especially like it had its own era where Celine luggages were everywhere, right? Like I feel like it's part trendy, part classic. Maybe the newer Celine bags are gonna be more on the trendier side, but I really think that the Celine Luggage, like just the style in general, is very classic. But yeah, so I remember when this came out when I was in college, and I don't know, like I was just, oh, I thought it was so cute, but like the big ones, everyone said how heavy they were, and I hate carrying bags like this. Like I rarely do, except for my Dior book tour. That's like the only occasion that I'll do it. So I never wanted the big ones, and then when I saw that they had the little ones, oh my god, I fell in love, especially the all tan one of this. Oh my god, beautiful. But anyways, so I just love how much this carries, and the fact that it has a top zipper, so you feel very safe about everything. Like the zipper really just like sealed it for me, literally. And yeah, you can fit so much in here. I honestly feel like you can fit more in here than you can in the Gucci SoHo disco bag, which is a lot because in the Gucci SoHo disco bag you can fit quite a bit in there. But yeah, when I got this bag, I used it every single day, probably every single day for like 4 months, and which is a long time because I have so many bags, right? I loved how you could dress this up, you could dress this down. Like this just looks so nice, but at the same time, like I wore this to my friend's graduation. I love how unique it is. I love the little handles. Like I love everything about this. Like if you want to take off the straps, you totally can and just use this as like a quick little bag, like to go to the market or something. But in general, I do like to wear this as a crossbody bag. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments if you guys are pro Celine or nay. I will say this though about the Celine Nano luggage. I think the price point for the Nano luggage is a little, I don't know, it's like over $3,000 like for this. like when I first wanted it, I was like, okay, like 22,000-2,500. I was like, okay, and then I found out it was over $3,000, and I'm like, that's a bit much for like this tiny little bag, you know what I mean? Like no pockets and nothing, but I do understand it is like intricate designs and stuff like that. But yeah, okay, so for my last bag, I honestly didn't really know what to choose. I was deciding between two bags, and then I don't know, I feel like it's kind of cheating because I got this bag this year. I haven't even had this bag for 6 months yet, right? So I feel like it's kind of cheating, but I have been using this bag very frequently since I've gotten it. I probably use this bag at least once a week since I got it. So yeah, okay, can you guys guess? Okay, so it's the Palm Springs mini backpack. Yes, so the Palm Springs mini backpack, since I've gotten it, I've actually worn it a lot, and I mean a lot, especially as a crossbody. Ironically, I actually don't wear this as a backpack as often. Maybe like the first week or two when I got it, I wore it as a backpack, but after that I'm solely like crossbody. Like that's just how I like to wear this bag. But and I most recently just got a chain on this, but I have a separate vlog video about this chain that's coming up. But anyways, so like I don't know, like again, I don't know if you can just tell like the reoccurring theme. I like bags that are compact but that can fit a lot. Like that's what really separates, at least for my personal thing. I know some people are really into tote bags, like those are their everyday bags, but I just really like bags that can carry a lot but it's very small. Basically like any sort of crossbody, like I'm all about. I've talked about this bag so much already, I don't want to bore you to tears, but yeah, so the Palm Springs mini, I thought it was like kind of cheating because this bag is new, whereas all of my other bags are at least 3 years old, so I can really give you like a rundown of how much I've used it. But since I've gotten this bag, I have used it very often. I've used it at least once a week since I've gotten it, which is very frequent for me, like considering like I do have like a decent amount of bags. But yeah, I just love the shape, I love how versatile it is, I love how neutral it is. The fact that it has black and brown really helps you match with things, because sometimes if you have a black bag and let's say your outfit is brown, I just don't feel like it really goes together. But yeah, because it has the two tones, you can really just match this with a lot. So yeah, I love that you can dress it up, dress it down, you can really just bring this everywhere. And then the fact that you can make it into a backpack, you can just, it's so carefree. So yeah, this is my last one. Alrighty guys, we have come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video about me talking about my most used bags. And then let me know in the comments down below if you guys would be interested in seeing like my top 5 favorite handbags in my entire collection, or if that would be better suited for like a little snippet in like a vlog, or if you guys would like a whole video about it. And then as always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps support my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.